Hi everyone, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an American expat living in Malaysia and I like to share my life and travels with you. Well, I met one of my neighbors in my building recently and she turned out to be a viewer. And she was so sweet and invited me over and talked to us about why she likes Malaysia, what she's doing here, and why she bought this apartment. Sound interesting? Stay tuned. So everybody, I'd like you to meet my new friend Monica.
Hello everyone.
Monica lives in Dubai, but that's not where she's from. So why don't I let her tell you a little bit about herself and why she is in Malaysia now.
I'm from Havana, Cuba. I live in Dubai for the last almost 10 years. Before that, I travel also a bit around the world. I live 3 years in South America. I did 10 years in China. I did 2 years in Italy. And I'm having a feeling that next good thing is going to be Malaysia. And that's the reason why I'm back.
Wow. Well, you've certainly traveled extensively. And from Cuba, right next to my home in Florida. But you said you've never been to the United States.
Not yet, one day.
It was so close.
With you, maybe.
Yes, maybe. You told me a little bit about when you first came to Malaysia. Was it 2008?
Yes.
Or no, earlier?
No, earlier, because I came first time in 2004. And then I keep coming to Malaysia very frequently on holidays. I fell in love with the country.
Everyone falls in love with it.
I visited from doing diving in Sipadan to doing birthdays in Langkawi. I had a birthday also there on the TV station.
Oh, wow.
So I kept coming all my 10 years that I was in China. Then after that, there was some period that I didn't came. And then I came again last year for the handover of the property. And then, of course, works, different things. I didn't have enough time. So I took myself this summer to be here, furnish it with the basic things, and have it at the moment as a holiday home.
Well, it looks more than basically furnished to me. As you guys will see later, I'm going to give you a complete tour of the apartment. And it's one of my favorite floor plans here. So, Monica, what do you do in Dubai?
Well, I do real estate. Before going to Dubai, I was doing real estate in South America. I study law, so I have a different background from real estate. In China, I did corporate, manufacturing, export. Then when I moved to South America, I did real estate, and then that's what I have been doing in Dubai for the last 10 years. I have my own real estate company, 9-Way Real Estate. Any needs in Dubai, you can get in touch with me.
Great. Well, she didn't mention also that she's a very talented artist, and I'll put a link below to her website.
Thank you, Taylor. Yes, I also paint. That's like something I do. I want to actually even be doing it in more regular basis, and those are ones of my next biggest projects, to focus more on art rather than on real estate.
Well, I would rather do art than real estate, having done real estate once in my life. I found it incredibly stressful. What are the things you really like about Malaysia?
So I'm somebody that likes to know about economy, about geopolitical situations. I'm an avid reader. I like to be updated because I believe business-wise is always good to have a 360 degrees understanding.
Sure.
And I'm also very much, how to say, like I always follow my intuition. Like when I left China and I moved to South America and then to Dubai, I have realized that in every phase of my life, I have like always understood where to reach to a place in the right moment. And I'm having the feeling that in the next 18-24 months, something economically great will start happening in Malaysia. I think Malaysia, like all Southeast Asia, were heavily affected economically by the times of Corona, an extended lockdown period of time. I was here in February last year and in March this year, and I'm just seeing exactly what I was expected on increased amount of tourism, economical indicators.
Yes, like the like the ringgit going up.
Yes, the ringgit
That doesn't
indeed.
thrill me.
Indeed. When I came in June, the ringgit was 4.55. It reached 4.62, and now it's 4.30. So it's so I believe in the next couple of 1-2 years, the real estate also will pick up. I believe now it's a good time to buy at the current price per square foot. I believe that will go up. And
well, you would agree that Malaysia's pretty overbuilt as far as condominiums and availability. It's just like there's a lot. It's sort of a buyer's market, wouldn't you say?
Yes, for sure. Now it's a buyer's market. However, if there is the economic growth that I'm expecting, then the current stock it's just going to be immediately absorbed, and there will prices will still go up. I think the first things we will see is rent goes up. Once the rent goes up, then the next is going to be the prices. And from what I have seen in the last year, slightly prices for the rent are increasing.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky because I just locked in for 3 years with my apartment here.
It's a very smart move.
So you're a single woman, right?
Yes, I'm single.
And how do you feel in Malaysia as a single woman? Do you feel safe?
Very safe. To be honest, I have extensively traveled. I have been in more than 55 countries. I have been in Africa, in Asia, in South America, in Europe. I just haven't been in North America. I live in the Middle East, and well, Australia and Antarctica will be the other two continents I haven't been. Malaysia is a very safe country. Me as a single woman, I move around. Of course, you are always have common sense, but it's a very, very, very safe place.
And what do you think about the food in Malaysia?
Oh, I think it's obvious that I like food. I'm not shy
too.
to say it. I'm Taurus, so we do, as Tauruses, we do enjoy a nice meal. I love Malaysian diversity. I'm a big fan of nasi lemak, of nasi goreng. I also like the Chinese fusion. Really food for me here, it's not a problem at all. In contrary, sometimes I have to remind myself that, you know, to not eat too much.
Well, I think the food is fantastic here too. Well, I don't know of any Cuban restaurants here. Well, there is a Havana bar.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for dancing and singing.
Yeah, I don't think it's for the food because I've eaten there. And I love Cuban food. There's a restaurant in Tampa, Florida, where I'm from, called the Columbia. And I think it's the oldest restaurant in Florida. And it goes way back to the beginning of the 20th century. And it is authentic Cuban food. It's just wonderful. I love chicken and yellow rice.
Oh yeah, chicken and yellow rice. I can do that.
You can? You can make it for me sometime.
Yes,
That
I
would be
will,
great.
with some fried bananas.
Yes, wonderful. Monica, have you been to other parts of Malaysia or just KL?
No, I've been around. Incredibly, I still have not been in Penang because I have actually almost like seen Penang through your eyes in your videos. But I have been in Langkawi, I have been in Borneo side, in Sarawak, Sandakan, in Sipadan, Mabul Islands. I've been in Malacca recently, which was a very nice and interesting surprise. I was not expecting the... how to explain the amount of visitors that the place has, the history connected to the Portuguese time, to the Dutch time.
Absolutely.
And then, yeah, I think, I have been also in the Perhentian Islands, long time ago, where there was no Wi-Fi and internet.
Probably still isn't much, but I guess there is. So the first time you came to Malaysia was when you were living in China?
Yeah, I came first time in 2004. It was, I remember, because it was, I think the name was the Sepan or something like that, Formula One race, which was next to the airport. And that's how I came to KL first time. It was the times of Schumacher, and I was into Formula One at that time.
Cool. So I was really excited when I found out that Monica owned this apartment in my building. And you know, we're just so close by. It's just a short elevator ride away. So that's wonderful. But I want to know her future plans for Malaysia and what she's going to do with this apartment.
So when I bought this apartment, of course, my life plan were slightly different. They have changed in the last years. I have decided that, well, I will enjoy it as I have done now, and I have will till I sell it. So I have put it on sale, and then I will see. Maybe I will purchase another property. Maybe I'll go for something smaller to have it just as a base. But at the moment, I have decided that I will sell it.
What do you think of the shopping opportunities in Malaysia?
I will say Malaysia, especially KL, has amazing malls. I mean, Dubai has great malls, but I have to say that Malaysia is not short at all. The TRX mall, it's, in my opinion, probably one of the best malls I have seen, and trust me, I have seen malls in my life.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, Taylor, you really have to. It's amazing. Of course, Surya KLCC Mall, it brings me a lot of memories from before. So it's so close to us that sometimes even at 6 o'clock after the sun is down, I just go to KLCC, I walk around the park, I go to the mall. I think the shopping in Malaysia is nice. I also nice that they have so much diversity. You can find Korean brands, Japanese brands, of course, Chinese brands, and those are brands that, for example, like for me in Middle East, having access to Korean beauty items or to Japanese furnishing or accessories like those Nitori pillows, which I love. It's very enjoyable here.
Do you have any trouble getting around? You don't have a car here, right?
Well, car is the thing that I miss most, I will honestly say, because a car is comfort. But I'm amazed with Grab. I think Grab is, anyone who comes to Malaysia should come and already have Grab downloaded on his phone. So I use a lot of Grab. I like of the Grab experience that all the Grab drivers are locals. So it's a very, service that they provide in a way that maybe is not the taxi that you take in another city where taxi drivers are not locals. So I always enjoy my Grab rides, the chit chat with the driver. And then I have also my card, and I'm a very avid user of bus. You can see me popping up and down a bus or the metro station. Well, they don't call it metro here, LRT.
LRT, MRT,
yes, all
it's
those
too
T's.
many.
When I came, I only remember the monorail first time, so I use all that. And then I like that at the end of the day, I also walk a lot. Like my phone app is surprise of how many steps I have done in my last month.
Well, Monica, I really want to thank you for talking to us today and telling us your experiences here in Malaysia. I appreciate it so much. And I am so disappointed that you're not living here full time, because when I met you, I thought, oh, here's my new best friend. But maybe we can be best friends from afar.
Yeah, I can come always more often. I also want to thank your audience, because I'm part of your audience. I'm your follower on YouTube. If you're not following Taylor, you're really missing, not just on Malaysia, but on having, that nice 15 minutes of having a cup of coffee or a tea and then watching Taylor's videos.
And she's going to make me lunch today. Some delicious pesto pasta.
Yes, we are having pesto pasta, and for entree we are having tomatoes with mozzarella.
Oh, I love that. Well, thank you, Monica.
Thank you, Taylor.
So this is actually the floor plan that I wanted when I was looking at this building. I was checking out all the different floor plans, and you'll be able to see how different it is than mine. Here's the entrance hall. And you come in, and I think you could tell right away that there's way more windows than I have in my apartment. But the view is pretty much the same, although we're about 15 floors higher. And it's very cloudy today, so I'm not going to really focus on the view. I'll put in some other shots here of the view. But you can see how spacious it is. Just really nice. And Monica has some beautiful furniture that she's gotten all while she's here in Malaysia. Just beautiful. So the kitchen is very similar to mine. Same cabinets. She certainly keeps the countertops cleaner than I do, though. And like mine, there's a little yard, they call it, or laundry area out here. Pretty much like mine, only a little bigger, I think. I love this little bench she has in the entry hall. And the reason I like this apartment so much is that it has this cool angle, this little angle hallway that goes off of the entrance hall to the bedrooms. Whereas in my unit, there is no hall to the bedrooms. The doors just open up into the living room, which is not my favorite thing, because when you have company, you have to leave the doors closed. And she has a complete full second bath. This is the second bath. Also the powder room, whereas I just have a powder room, which is fine for me. Now this area I think is really cool. And I think she's gonna build this in to be a little office. And very cozy and nice. Here's the guest bedroom. Very tasteful. One nice thing about this complex is all the wardrobes are already here. Here's the view from the bed. And then the master with plenty of wardrobes. Nice big king-size bed. Plenty of space. I'd say it's a little bit bigger than mine. Hard to say. And Monica had that chair upholstered here. She wanted the green fabric to remind her of the greenery of Malaysia. And here's the master bath. Wow, I like it when people keep their bathrooms so neat and clean. Pretty much the same as mine, slightly bigger, with actually a much larger shower. Quite a bit larger. And a different marble on the countertop too. Very pretty. And she has the same thing like I have in mine, but I bought her this today. It's a little night light. So she'll be able to come to the bathroom at night. And it also kind of disguises that weird plug in the middle of the mirror. Well, that's it for the apartment tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And I really hope you enjoyed the conversation with Monica. She's a fascinating person. And I love her insight on Malaysia. I hope you did too. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And check the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future content. Also, if you really want to thank me, buy me a coffee. The link's below. I really appreciate all the coffees that I've gotten. I'm getting excited because this weekend is Merdeka, a very big holiday in Malaysia, and I think there's going to be fireworks that I'll be able to watch from my window, so I'll be sure to show you all of that. But that's all I've got for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.